Hi, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here with you today. My name is Carol Mitchell Lawrence, and I've worked with Macy's department stores for over 31 years. I've spent the majority of my career in the finance space, with my expertise being in payroll processing. And so I'm excited to be here and to share some of our experiences with you.
So let's talk specifically about payroll since Macy's deals with a large volume of payroll data. How are you able to reconcile the payroll data and be confident whenever you're pushing any changes that are coming in, whether from your cloud provider or any tax related updates that also come more frequently nowadays? So how are you able to ensure that your payroll data is accurate, and how is automation helping in that space as well?
Well, that's a great question. And when we went live with over 200,000 colleagues. So needing a tool to automate our regression testing is absolutely essential. And before moving to cloud, we had a comparison tool that we leveraged for all of our payroll testing. While I was preparing to perform our parallel regression testing during our implementation stage of our project, I realized that there was not a similar product or tool on the market for HCM Cloud. Our current vendor at the time was not developing a tool, and so I realized quickly that we were going to be in a tough space if we did not have some type of automation to help us identify all of the potential issues that may exist with the 200,000 colleague and payroll. So in 2018, I was introduced to Tech, who was building out a payroll reconciliation tool, and I was given a demo of the tool. And what I liked most about the demo is that it was leveraging the delivered payroll reports out of HCM. So that meant that I did not have to create a custom report to extract the data. I could leverage the data that's already being extracted from what was delivered in the product. Also, with these are reports that we use on a day in and day out basis, or at least our payroll department does, for all balancing and reconciliation from our incoming file feeds and processing earnings, deductions, taxes, to our outgoing general ledger files. These reports are being used. So it was a great way to leverage existing reports and make me feel comfortable that the data that was being compared in the tool was data that we were using and we were comfortable with using. So these reports are being used on a weekly basis to balance and reconcile our payroll. And I was comfortable that it would allow us to get a good glance at what was going on in our payroll as we adopted new tax updates and any type of changes in the product to make sure that nothing had changed in our fast formula, any custom or configurations that we had included in our format in our system, and it made me very comfortable with using the product. And again, it was something that I did not have to go out and build a custom report to import that data. So we were very fortunate that this tool came along when it did, and we're leveraging it not only for our updates, but also our tax updates that Vertex sends out on a monthly basis to make sure that taxes are calculated as expected.